80% of companies that are collapsed in Nigeria were killed by government indebtedness. This is the only country where government, governor, local government chairman orders anything without any responsibility of paying for it.
This is BVI Channel 1. You're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you the raw, unadulterated truth. And when we talk this truth, we know they look anybody face. Because what I want to talk now, the thing they vex me. And person we know the governor of Imo State, make una help me ask him, making JJJ now respecting old age, go pay Innoson motor in money. Because the people when I hear, me at first I no one believe him until I can't hear them from his mouth say you no one pay Innoson. Make una listen to the governor of Imo State. Then I'll be right back to address him head on.
There's nothing wrong with Innoson Motors, ethics. Every profession has ethics. At the beginning of the government, because of the insecurity in Imo State, we had cost to buy a lot of vehicles. And I decided to choose Innoson because he's a local manufacturer, just to patronize him. And we placed the order for him to supply us a vehicle for over 5.3 billion naira. Incidentally, there's no workshop in Imo State where his vehicle can be repaired. And part of the agreement was he will put a workshop in place. As I speak to you, 70% of the vehicles are granted. We've paid him over 3 billion naira and no workshop to maintain the vehicles. So at this taxpayers' money, I'm saying, come and, as promised, come and do the workshop so we can repair the vehicles and get value from them before we can pay more money. And he's trying to go about to create sentiments here and there. I came also from the private sector. We don't throw away money. We have to get value for money. So if you think that is by going around rather than bring a mobile workshop, which he promised, in fact, his promise is that he will put a mobile workshop first on ground for us to be servicing the vehicles, and then he will build a permanent workshop. So I thought it was a good thing patronizing our local manufacturer, and he has refused to live up to expectation. But it will be resolved. I advise him to allow wise counsel to prevail.
When I hear him, when I hear this man that is talking from two sides of his mouth, at first he began with there is nothing wrong with Innoson motor. Then you are the one making claim that over 70% of the vehicle you supplied you have all broken down. What are you trying to imply? Mr. Man, if you no get money to pay, it is understandable than for you to start cooking up this kind of story to the market somebody's company. A man that has, made sacrifices amidst all odds to establish his company in his homeland, in our homeland, to create jobs that most of you governors have been frustrating. And now you are putting it forward as the number one man to bring this company down. Now let me remind you that just recently, the governor of Benue State purchased vehicles for security purposes in Benue State. Look at how rugged these vehicles are. This is the vehicle that this man is trying to make us believe that it have all broken down. And if you're saying, oh, the vehicles have broken down, what actually is even the cause of the breakdown of these vehicles, if not bad roads that you refuse to fix? Now, hope also then, man, let me ask you. Because when they talk, when they feel say we the people, we are useless people, we don't get sense. All other vehicles when they purchase, the Prado, Jeeps, the other companies when they go foreign land, go they purchase. When they pay for credit, then they give on a credit. When they purchase those vehicles for credit, now you are running down an indigenous company because he did your backyard. And he has given you credit facility. Now you are abusing it. Look at the way you are abusing it. Look at the way you are abusing it. Tell me, if you had gone to Europe or Asia to purchase this vehicle, when I go talk say, make they give them for credit. Now the man don't give you credit. You don't carry wahala for his head. He go down close in company because you refuse to pay him. Now let me remind you, P2B at his own time, from the mouth of Innoson talk say, if not be P2B, we pay him up front. He paid Innoson up front to produce vehicles and supply to Anambra State.
I'm lucky by having his Excellency P2B on seat during the time the factory was commissioned. After P2B visited the factory, he was eager and feel that this factory is a good thing for Nigeria and give me a heavy support. Number one is that he gave me an order of buses to supply all the secondary school in Anambra State. The order take me about 5 months to produce, and he paid me in advance to make sure I do it. I produce it for him. After some time, he told me he need pickup. I don't even have the pickup on ground. He asked me, can I produce pickup? That time I haven't started pickup. I tell him, as far as he need it, I will do it. Because of that thing, I start pickup. And he buy pickup for all the securities, all the local government, all the town union in this country, in this state. And that order he give me motivate me a lot, give me encouragement, shows me that this is a good thing I'm doing, and I supply all the order, and he was very happy. It was commissioned. After that, he see that the market is not more. He called me again. He want to give all the traditional leaders. Can I be able to produce SUV for him? I said no problem. This is manufacturing. I will try. Then because of him, I produce SUV for all the traditional leaders in Anambra State. And the beauty of it is that he paid me in advance to make sure I have capital to do it. And that is why this factory grow easily. If you come to yes, in that time if you go to Anambra State, you find out my motor is everywhere in Anambra State. That thing he did is why my factory stabilized. My other thing he do, I don't think this factory will reach this stage today. Yeah. If I can have the such opportunity more, this factory after some time will be producing even the engine.
He said it. And you are here trying to run this company down. This is the same vehicle the governor of Anambra State is still using up to today as his official vehicle. I know the mission of your superiors. I mean, your party. Your mission for Nigerians, particularly the Southeast. We know it, but we will resist it. We take it personal. Yes, Innoson Motor is a personal private business of Innocent Chukuma. But we, the Anambralians and the Igbo people in general, who that Innoson Motor have provided an opportunity for jobs, will not just sit back and watch you destroy the very source of lifeline for so many people. You are owing him. How do you expect him to pay salaries? How do you expect him to source for raw materials? Whereas other people are paying up front. That is what you're supposed to do. The time P2B did that, he's in Apogal, not even in the ruling party. You are in the ruling party, and yet you cannot source for fund. Make you call yourself meeting, but when you meeting, go and call yourself meeting and put yourself in order. Arrange Innoson Motor in money, go pay am. Me, I know be spokesman for Innoson. You know me, now personal interest, I dey keep am aside. But when it comes to public interest, I come forward for it. It affects the public because your action is tantamount to endangering the survival of that company, which will, in the long run, leave so many people, jobless. If you succeed in that your mission, you are telling people that the Innoson vehicle is not durable. That is exactly what you're trying to do, trying to just demarket an indigenous company in our homeland. Now God go judge you. Well, I no blame you. 2023 is around the corner. I go blame Imo State people if they allow this kind of man their affairs after next year. after next year, probably he is not going to be in election in the ballot. But whenever Imo State conduct their election, Imo State people, make una just lose guard and allow this man to come back the second time. They will not go know the difference between capital L and Pano. I'm just here to deliver the message. Person will know this man who opposed them should go and ask him to call himself for a meeting. We are all putting all your records together for all you have done for your people and to your people. About you also, I go a mile. Mananima, Anaba, and Anago mile. I'm signing out. Just drop your comments. I want to have your opinion on this. Stay safe, my people. Bye-bye.